Morning everybody, Betty's back. Today we're going to be doing some fish cakes. So if you give us a second, I'll bring you down and show you the list of ingredients. Okay, so we're using wild caught Atlantic haddock fillets. There's about 400 grams in there. I'm going to use 3 potatoes, which I'm going to peel and cook obviously. Some milk for poaching the fish. An egg for the egg wash, or for the dipping station, sorry, when we come to crumbing it up. I'm going to put some prawns in there, that's optional if you don't want to put prawns in. I bought some golden breadcrumbs, salt, pepper, some sage, and also optional as well, spring onions. So I'll get cracking with the cooking. Right, so I've chopped my potatoes up. Pan of boiling water with a little bit of salt, and we're going to give them about 10 minutes, so 15 minutes. I've put some semi-skimmed milk into a saucepan with bay leaf and some pepper and a little bit of salt, and I'm going to poach these for about 10 minutes again. So I'm just going to plonk these in here, bits of fish, just to gently cook away. We've got 4 bits of fish, just remember to, we won't be using the liquor for anything, so. Right, so I'm going to put my timer on and I'll come back when these are both done. I forgot to say the poaching liquor, don't let it boil, just let it gently come up to the heat and cook it gently for 10 minutes. You definitely don't want it boiling. Right, so that's my potatoes done. Still there, you don't want them too mushy. And the fish, yeah, that's lovely. So I'll sort these out and I'll come back to you, let them cool down. Alright, so that's the fish, discarded of the liquor. So let them both cool down. Here's my potatoes, which I'm just going to mash by themselves. I'm not going to add any butter, milk, nothing. Maybe a bit of pepper in there, and that'd be about it. Well, it's got to get mixed up with the rest of the stuff anyway. So I'll come back to you when I've done the potatoes. Okay, so I've put I've mashed the potatoes. I haven't added any anything else deliberately because I want it to be quite stiff. So I'm just going to go in with some pepper. And this is going to get, once all this is in and mixed through. Ooh, not got much pepper left, we're going to have to put some more in here. Running out of peppercorns. Yeah, I should have checked that before I started, but hey, okay, I'll put some more in there. Just a little bit of salt, not much, quarter of a teaspoon. I'm going to put some sage in here as well. It'll come out. A little bit of sage. Lovely. About half a teaspoon. And I've chopped up 1 spring onion very finely. Again, this is optional, but we're going to put it in. There we go. That's going to go in there. So I'm going to give that a bit of a mix now. And then I've got, obviously once the fish has cooled down, and I'll put the fish and the prawns in. Flake the fish in, because you don't want to be making that into a mush. You want nice flakes. Oh, look, see, it feels nice and stiff, as it should. Right, I'll come back in a second when it's cooled down a bit more, and I'll put the prawns and stuff in and the fish. Okay, so I've put a few prawns in there, as you can see. Again, that's optional, but we like prawns in there. So I'm just gonna, I'll flake that fish in. Look, just flake it in chunks. You don't really want to be, I mean, if you want to, you could mix it up so it's just like a pulp, but I think that defeats the object a little bit. Look at how lovely that fish is, that haddock. That's just poached away for 10 minutes in the poaching liquor like milk. Well, that's just crumbling away very nicely, coming off, flaking off. Beautiful. The prawns are already cooked anyway, so that's not going to make any difference. They're already cooked. Mrs. had hers. We'll put some in here and she's got some left over. So she loves prawns, does Missy like. That and dreamies. If she had the choice, that's all she'd eat. I'm sure if she could talk, that's what she'd tell us. As you can see, there's quite a bit of fish there. I think I got that from Aldi's, the haddock. So, just one more bit left to do. I'm quite generous with the flakes, just breaking it away. It's all lovely, it's all nice and cooked. That's perfect. Quick wash of the hands. Okay, so now I'm gently going to mix this together. Try not to break that fish up. Actually, rather than do it with a spoon, I'm probably going to be best off doing it with one of these. Just fold it over. Gently put it down. Fold it over. Push it down. So that's basically my fish cake mix done. So I'm going to let that cool down and then I'll start on the breading. Alright guys, I've got there. I've done the fish cakes, shaped them. They've been in the fridge for a few hours, so it now come to the flouring, the egg, and then the breadcrumbs. So I'm just waiting for the temp to come up on the oil. So what I might do is, once the breadcrumbs, just put them on there and then put them into the fryer. So right, here we go. Try to do this without making too much mess. So into the flour, like so. Shake off the excess. Into the egg mix. Just going to do this with one hand if I can. Into the egg mix and into the breadcrumbs. Trying to get this without getting my other hand clumped up, which is always the tricky bit. That's the tricky bit, is getting that without getting your hands all... Oh, that's not too bad. Right, so that's more or less one done. So I'm going to come back, I'm going to do the rest, and I'll come back and show you when they're about to go in the fryer, okay? Right, so we managed to get 6 fish cakes out of that, so I'm just going to start cooking them, obviously, one at a time. Just going to see what these go like. I've got that up to about 180. I'm just going to cook them basically till they're golden brown. Put the other one in, and put them 2 in at a time. Keep the temperature there. Yeah, that looks lovely.
Perfect.
Frying tonight. Remember that, so just carry on screaming. Frying tonight. So yeah, that looks really nice.
Give them a couple of minutes.
We'll give them a couple of minutes and then we'll give them a flip. Okay, right, so these are the last 2. Lovely golden brown. Let them drain off. Don't look too bad, do they?
Well, we've already munched on one, haven't we?
Well, yeah, it's sort of like broke up a little bit, one of them did, so I had to eat it. That was my excuse.
We both had a taste and they were bloody lovely.
Look at this stuff. Golden brown fish cake.
Fish and prawn cake.
Fish and prawns, yes. But like I said, you can make whatever variation you like. That's not too dissimilar from the whole patty, the actual base mix with the potato and the sage.
Yeah.
Except you batter a whole patty instead of breadcrumb it and fry it the same way. Right. So there we go.
Like I say, there was 6, we've munched on 1, so there's 5 left.
Not look too bad. So we'll pull it up and have a taste.
Yep.
So there it is. 2 fish cakes, bit of salad, and some blue cheese. Some blue cheese dressing to go with it, which is just yogurt. Yogurt with blue cheese. Wazzed into it. Now you tell me that doesn't look nice.
Looks absolutely banging. You know, when you think about you spend how much for a couple from the supermarket?
All right. I mean, there was 3 potatoes there. It's not much, but the fish was the most expensive thing probably.
Yeah, but you know what's gone in it.
You know what's gone in it.
You haven't got any of the
added preservatives. You've got nothing in there that's bad for you.
So,
and a nice bit of salad. So it's taste testing time, I think.
Yep.
So obviously the star of the show, the fish cake. Let's just have a little dig into that. Which one do we go for? We'll go for this one.
Crunchy.
If you want to have a look inside there, look. Crunch. Chin chin. Yummy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Seasoned nicely. You can taste a little bit of Caesar's prawns in there. Crunch at the top. You hear that? With the breadcrumbs. Alright, we shot brought breadcrumbs. I forgot to take the other ones out of the freezer too. So I'm just going to have a little bit of the salad with the blue cheese dressing. Oh, that's nice. And it feels like you're having a lighter sort of meal.
Yeah, even though they're deep fried, they're not greasy.
As long as you drain them off properly
and
put them on their kitchen roll.
They're
So
not greasy at all, are they?
No. No. Definitely not. You can see that. Nice and soft in the middle. Crunchy on the top. What more can you ask for? Right, so we're going to finish this. If you'd like to hit subscribe, if you'd like to, it doesn't cost anything. My channel is coming up slowly but surely. A few more would be appreciated. And comment. I like comments. Any things that you've done differently, or what you like to put in your fish cakes or anything, or what you like to go with your fish cakes. I was tempted to get some baked beans actually, but I thought no, have it with salad. And yeah, the dinner lady will be back tomorrow. So we'll see you tomorrow. Well, the dinner lady will see you tomorrow. I'll see you probably on Thursday. Good night for now, guys. Hope you enjoy.
See you later. Thank you.
Bye.